Hi. Yes, it is. Thank you for getting my name right. Hello. Is this on? Yeah, it is. Hey, everybody. How's it going? So, I don't know. Is everybody in here? Did they not come yesterday, or is this your second time? Is this all new? I shouldn't. Why did I ask everybody at once? Yeah, so this is going to be just basic. Like, I guess you know who I am. I guess you know why you're here. So maybe. I don't. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're just going to be doing some Q&A stuff. So feel free to make a line, and we got 45 minutes. So yeah, we'll just make a start with it. I was. Yeah, I thought you were going too. How's that? Have we started a problem already? Yeah, and I think that's where the line starts, yeah. Also, before we start, I was going to say a happy 30th birthday to Ant-Dude, because it's his 30th birthday today. And I was going to get everybody to sing, but he decided not to show up, so sad birthday to him. Let's carry on, shall we? Hi, how's it going?
Hi, good. First off, love your stuff.
Thank you.
Second off, I did have a specific question. It's kind of obscure, but...
Obscure the better. I like obscure questions.
Okay, so I was wondering, on account of the nursery rhyme stuff, a long time ago when you first did the original collection, you mentioned nursery rhyme time, which had someone like doing some rap. So like, yo, I'm the keeper of the key.
Yes, that's a BBC thing from the.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you ever considering actually reviewing that? Because I remember on like.
I'd love to. Do you know what? Because I don't do singular things in one video anymore. I think what I want to do is get Ian Brutalmoose involved with that one.
I was actually.
I think that would be funny.
The comments, and I was like, hey, wait a second, because, you know, I love Blue Rules and stuff too, and I know you guys have done collabs. But if there is a collection of stuff you would want to do, I have a recommendation. It is called We Sings. It is actually
I know about We Sings, yeah.
It is made in Portland, Oregon, so it is...
No way!
Yes, absolutely.
Famous city, wow. I sat where they sat.
Yeah.
This is the ground they walked. I'm honored.
Precisely. So yeah, that's about it. So, thank you very much.
No worries, thank you. Thanks for coming. Hey, how's it going?
Doing good. I'm Dylan.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I've always been curious ever since the video came out, but how did you convince the Beefy Boy company to do that Jesus skit?
I didn't. So the Beefy Boys are a fantastic restaurant in our local city, and a couple of the staff watched my stuff, and they noticed in one of my older videos I was wearing a Beefy Boys shirt. So they emailed me and said, hey, if you ever want to film something in the restaurant, we're down for it. So then I said, okay, so how do you feel about me dressing up as Jesus Christ and ordering you to make me some burgers and then putting holy water on the burgers and then stealing your religious game off the shelf? And they said it was fine. And that's honestly, yeah, I didn't connect. Little convincing, yeah.
That sounds alright.
Yeah.
That counts as a sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'd love to sponsor them. I'd love to sponsor them. They do such good food,
No, sounds good. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much. Hey.
What's up, Caddy?
I'm tired, thanks. How are you?
Alright, my name's Jayden, and my question to you is, since you reviewed the both the Mega Man Legacy collections, contrary to my shirt, I am also a huge Castlevania fan, and I have been wondering, with the 30th anniversary collection out, not to mention the GBA collection...
It was, you know what, it was a plan I had after doing the Mega Man stuff. I did think, hey, Castlevania collection's coming out, but that was pre-2020 video style, but that doesn't mean that a marathon kind of video won't be impossible. I think that would be fun. But then, I don't know how much I'd be able to say. This is the problem. It's like, because I don't go into anything with a review mindset anymore. Like, so if someone says, oh, Castlevania 3 is my favorite game of all time, can't wait to see what you think of it. If I just go, it's hard, that guy, that's this funny looking skeleton, and then I move on. Like, I think I'd upset more people than please. So it's an idea. It's not a yes or a no, but definitely an idea, yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you very much.
No worries. Hey.
Hi, I'm Dakota.
Hi.
From the city. So this is more of a question about your experience over the weekend rather than a general CADDICARUS question.
Wow, you actually care. That's really nice. I'm more than just a content factory. I appreciate it.
So I know Retro Gaming Expo is like all about the panels, but the other half of it, I guess, would be the shopping. So I was curious. Have you picked up any games over the course of this?
I have. I've got a list on my phone of PS1, because I'm a PS1 collector. I've got a massive list on my phone of PS1 games that only came out in the US or Japan. So every time I'm over, I look for those specific games, and you wouldn't believe the stuff that there is. So I picked up 6 games yesterday. One of them's Thousand Arms. We didn't get it in the UK, so, and that was a pricey one. So Thousand Arms, Wild Thornberries on PS1. We never got it. Don't know why. Jet Moto 3, we got Jet Moto 1 and 2, never got 3, no idea why. DDR and DDR Konami Mix, never got them. And, what was there was another one, I can't remember what it was. Oh, Monster Rancher 2. So we never got any of those games in the UK, couldn't tell you why. And I also picked up a gorgeous see-through purple vinyl of the Medieval soundtrack. So, I'm so happy I found that. But yeah, that's what I got, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for coming down.
Hey, Gaddy.
Hey.
Hold on there. Let me get my...
It's absolutely. You take your time, dude. It's absolutely fine.
Okay. Yeah, actually, wanted to ask. So your content's changed so much over the years. You know, I've been there
For a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I wanted to see. Do you have any editor? I've been trying to teach myself how to edit and write. Kind of similar, like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you have any YouTubers or editors you'd recommend?
Editors for you?
Or no, for like what inspires your style, I guess.
Oh, well, I mean, if you've ever watched Brutal Moose before,
Yeah.
incredible editor. Like, he takes the worst looking footage and makes it hilarious. So, like, great stuff there. And I hate to admit it, I really do, but YouTube poops. I hate to admit it. But yeah, there's certain kind, like basically what I would say is what resonates with you. What if you look at a video and go, oh my god, how did they edit that? How did they do that? Then you try and replicate that.
Okay.
So basically whatever you enjoy, it depends what you're going for. If you're going for like me, where it's like one thing after the other, very fast, very, that kind of thing, then watch those kinds of people. And if you're going for more documentary style, then watch, like, Down the Rabbit Hole and stuff like that. So it's something much slower, but it's all about pace and everything. Editing is it's more of a skill than people give it credit for. So just whatever you're looking to go for, watch those people and try and figure out where you fit. Yeah.
Awesome, thank you.
No worries.
How are you liking Portland so far?
They did say, let's keep Portland weird. It is weird, yeah. It's fun though. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hello.
Hey again, we saw you yesterday.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask my question, and I forgot a perfect photo op, so...
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah, I remember, yeah.
So I'm going to be bugging you in line again.
That's absolutely fine, no worries.
All right, so just a few quick questions.
Yeah, sure.
And one little fun fact.
Okay, yeah, I like the facts, yeah.
All right, first question. Why so British?
Oh god, yeah, you were doing the voices. Why so British? Because that's where I came from. That's your answer, yeah.
I couldn't resist.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anyway, question 2. Some of your older videos used to have titles I actually found rather amusing, such as Condemned Criminal Haggis, or Phil Collins, or my personal favorite, Those splatty rats who are nuts all covered in shit.
Yeah, that's the Bratz one, yeah.
So what prompted the change?
Algorithm. I know. It's funny because people can say, oh, you're sacrificing the art. It's a title, it doesn't change the video itself, so it doesn't really bother me that much, but yeah.
And last quick question.
Yeah.
Have you heard of or seen the fan-made Bloodborne PSX D-Mate?
I really desperately want to play it. I just haven't had time.
Same.
Yeah.
I just need a PC.
I see it. I follow the dev on Twitter. I keep seeing she's working on Bloodborne Kart now, and so that looks fun.
I actually posted a comment on YouTube saying CADDICARUS looks at the screen with a strange look and then says, I don't want to play this game anymore.
I signed that, yes. I signed that on your game yesterday, yes, absolutely.
All right, now for just a quick fact.
The quick fact, yeah.
So, some jokes I've said over the years have had a twinge of influence from your...
You ripped me off,
humor.
yeah, okay.
Well, plus I kind of have a British sense of humor anyway.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So anyway, somebody once asked me at a place I work, John, what's your favorite holiday? And it took me a moment, but then I said, my favorite holiday is Passover. Except I don't celebrate it in March. I celebrate it on February 14th because on that day I get passed over.
Go.
This isn't the end, Caddy.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Sorry, I'm not used to mics.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I can hear you fine. Absolutely fine.
All right. So apologies. Last time, my brother was second in line when you can't stop taking people and everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
So I'm doing this question for him and everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you mind if I actually record?
Yeah. As long as you know that was sadly out of my control. Sadly. Yeah. As long as that's there's no hard feelings there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay to record?
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hopefully I don't suck too bad at recording.
Sorry, I didn't answer your question.
So he wanted to know who the hell are you, because he didn't know. At the very beginning, when you said who, if you don't know who I am, why the hell?
So he was going to come to the. Oh my God. So he waited and then never got to ask.
Yeah. That was his one. He wanted to do that for the joke because he actually never knew who you are. I brought him because I knew he would like you. And
oh God.
hearing all of everyone else's questions, he has found his people, and you've got
Good.
his fan.
Good. Cool.
His second question, I don't know why, but what's your favorite color?
I like purple. Purple's a sick color. Purple Twitch socks.
Well, I think he likes you even more now.
Yeah. Yeah, purple's sick. It's great.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
No worries at all. Thank you.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Name's Cameron.
Nice to meet you.
So, I think it's safe to say from your video process video that you made it very clear that you spend a lot of money on things.
Yeah.
And spend a lot of money on destroying things.
Yeah.
And a lot of those things are very rare items that are hard to get your hands on.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt secondhand guilt
No.
about smashing?
I know, the thing is, like, the way I look at it, right, is that some people can get upset with me for spending, like, even though it's my money and I'm spending it on something, it's like, some people would save up much longer than me to find something that would actually mean something to them. But what I look at it as is that if I can get a slightly rare thing, I don't destroy everything that's really expensive. There's some things that are duplicates, some things that are fakes, some things that are just really good props, you know, so like, not everything, but when I get something slightly rare, and it's like, oh my God, did you actually destroy that? It turns out I did. I look at it as, I've spent the money to get this rare thing, and I've done something on camera to either make someone shocked or make someone laugh, so I got value out of it, and if you felt a certain reaction to it, you got value out of it as well. That's how I look at it. But I'd say, like, if you were just going to buy it and then have it, even though that's what you want to do, that's totally up to you, but I've bought it to use it. And however anyone reacts to it, I think it's worth it in the end, because you're now asking about it. So that's just my personal opinion. I know it's obviously different for everybody, but yeah, it's not everything though. Like, there's things like, just for one example, in the accessories video, I throw a pocket station into a fish bowl, and that was a real pocket station. They're not massively expensive anyway, but I had 3 pocket stations for that video, and that one wouldn't turn on. So it was like, I've got 3 pocket stations, so I need to do something with it. It's useless, so what am I going to do with it? So I just thought, I can just break it on camera. I can't use it anyway. So yeah, there's things like that. Like, there's a lot that goes into thinking about stuff like that. Although the Lara Croft memory card was a painful one. I did burn it, I did boil it, and that wasn't cheap. So, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, if it works, it works.
It works, yeah.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Incredible costume. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about you?
Yeah, tired, thanks, but yeah, all right, all right.
Same here. Anyway, here's my question. Who is your favorite Mega Man Robot Master design-wise?
But they all look the same. I don't know. Design-wise.
Design-wise.
Oh, who's the one with the dildo head? I find him funny. Hardman, yeah. He's my guy.
All right. And second one, who's your favorite Mega Man X Maverick?
I've never played Mega Man X.
Okay.
I was supposed to say yeah because I did the Mega Man marathon, and then everyone was like, "Oh, when are you going to do the X collection?" And I was like, "Yeah, I will do it." And then it just kind of went to the back of the queue. But I want to.
At least play the first 4.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that at least play the first. At least I've heard
play
that.
6.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I know who you are.
First of all, I don't even know how to fall off hard, man. Like, that's already gonna be a tough.
Yeah, that is gonna be a tough
so I
one,
think I lost. I'm gonna just leave now.
Yeah. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, it's been a long time. And before I ask my question, I just want to give you a quick preamble. I've been watching your content now for 10 years since the Crash
Means a lot.
video. Yeah. And I just wanted to say, like, how much you really made my life, like, so much better for, like, just turning on your videos and just getting a laugh, especially during the months of the pandemic.
Well, thank you.
I just want to give you from the bottom of my heart, just thank you so much.
Thank
for
you,
everything you've
thank
done.
you.
It really means a lot.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Yeah, so I don't want to tear up as I'm doing this, so I'm just going to ask my question.
Yeah, sure.
In your, how you make your CADDICARUS videos, you mentioned a bunch of funny stories when you were wearing customs outside.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, like the whole story with the fence when you were like wearing
Yeah.
costume. You said you have other stories. May we have one?
One of them. What's honey? A funny being spotted in public story. Anything that jumps to your head. Oh no, I mean like when I'm filming something.
Oh, you're filming?
Yeah. I mean that was a really weird encounter, that one, but yeah.
Well, I think around where we live, all the neighbours.
Okay, let's go. While you mentioned Crash, so there's a very, very brief shot in that video where I'm dressed up as Crash in a thigh-high heeled boots, and I walk down the street. The problem with something like that is that once I'm in the costume, I'm in the costume, and once I've got the boots on, I've got the boots on. I can't run, I can't hide, I can't take them off, and just to get that very quick shot, we were there for a good half an hour because I was hiding behind a bush, and it was like when I had to then like try to get out of the bush to then get the next attempt of the shot, I'm like. And then when anyone comes back down the road or something, I then have to do that back behind. So then the kids started laughing, and like there's so many photos of me in a Crash outfit hiding in a bush from behind. So I mean, there's so many, but that's like that's one that pops into my head. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. Honored to have you here.
No worries. Nice to see you again.
You probably remember me from yesterday.
Yes, absolutely. How you doing?
I am a failed gaming reader. So, sorry,
it's okay.
Have you
Don't
played
worry.
any of the Fallout games?
Have I played any of the Fallout games?
Yes, I've played most of them except 4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The first one's the best one, in my opinion. I love the first one. Yeah. No worries. Thank you. Hi. How's it going?
I'm nervous.
Oh, so am I. It's fine. We can be nervous together.
I'm Danny, and I am a person.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad we cleared that up. Yeah.
And I have 2 questions.
2 questions? Yeah, sure.
Okay, my first question is, have you ever thought about what you would do if your YouTube career never succeeded? So let's say, like, if YouTube one day just, poops and just crashes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever thought about, like...
A real YouTube poop. A real life one. An actual real life YouTube poop. Yeah, okay. So you're asking if I had any plans before YouTube, or like what I would do if YouTube broke?
I guess more like if YouTube just broke.
Okay, I've made a lot of contacts with lots of incredible people in the games industry. I'd say, hey, do you feel sorry for me? Can I work for you? Other than that, though, without going into too much detail, the end of 2019, my channel was dead. I was looking for other work. It was like MagFest 2020 before COVID hit was my last convention appearance. I was gonna just be like, I'm leaving the videos up, but I'm done. I can't. It's not sustainable anymore. So at that point, I was just looking for any other work. I'm not fussy. If it keeps my family fed, it's cool. You know, whatever. Yeah,
so you're just a normal person like all of us.
I mean, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I obviously, with all the contacts I've made and everything, it would be silly for me to not try and like do something PlayStation, Oddworld, you know, anything like that. That would be awesome. That'd be the dream. But like, you know, if I can't, no big deal. No one owes me anything. You know. Yeah.
Cool. That's good to know.
No worries.
All right. And my second question is, what is the worst video game you've ever played?
Worst of all time.
Of all time.
Isn't it Santa Claus Conquers the Earth?
No, that's bad, but it's not like old.
Rascals?
Is it Crash Bash?
No.
Rascal Racers?
No, it's not. It's like see, that's not even really a game, really. It's probably going to be one of the Jesus games, probably like Jesus in the Matrix or something like that, like something like that, like something that is just like, but like you can't even describe it. Because I know it's easy for me to say, oh, Bubsy 3D or what? Yeah, okay, but like I would say cheesy is worse than Bubsy 3D, you know, like, and maybe even Rascal is worse than Bubsy 3D. I don't know, but like, yeah, you have to dig real deep. Yeah, like Zoo Race, you have to dig really obscure, really deep to find something truly terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna say Jesus in the Matrix right now.
All right.
Right now, yeah.
All right, I will put that in my games to avoid list.
Yeah, or download it. It's fun.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Hello.
Hey.
I lied earlier. I do know who you are, first of all. And I have two questions for you, so
Yeah.
I'll try to make them quick.
Yeah, sure.
You and I are roughly around the same age.
Okay.
When I was in high school, so were you.
Yeah.
Which is really fucked up in my head. So I've got a question.
Yeah.
Who are your influences? Like, who influenced you to do what you do? Like, was it like someone like JonTron or James?
At the time, yeah. I mean, without people like that, none of me sitting on a stage, none of this would happen especially without James Roll. I still haven't met the dude. I really want to meet. I have been in the same convention spaces as him multiple times. I've never met him, so I'd love to at some point.
I've heard he's a nice guy.
So have I. I'd love to. I'd really love to. But yeah, like, I mean, yeah, that's the. Influences is like stuff that makes me laugh in terms of how I write things, but then in terms of doing YouTube, it will be stuff like that where it's like, oh my god, you can film yourself and make a thing, and it gets attention, and you can because I'm like I was in on YouTube at the time with viral 15-second videos.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, you can make a 10-minute plus video, like it's a show, like that's a show. 10 minutes plus, that's a series, you know.
Oh, yeah?
So like that kind of thing was like, oh wow, this is possible, and then it makes you think, I've got some stuff to say. I think I can do the funny, and then you give it a go. So yeah.
All right. Second question. So because you've always grown up in quote unquote Europe, I guess it's almost not Europe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows at this point? But
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know where you live. Anyway.
We went to maybe the same high school, apparently, as you said.
That's
So.
not what I said. Don't put words in my mouth.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
But so Europe has always missed out on certain games and properties over the years. You know, you guys didn't get Super Mario RPG.
No, didn't we?
You did not.
I didn't know that.
Your first Dragon Quest was Dragon Quest VIII. Good one to start with. But
oh my god, I had no idea. No idea. Wow.
I feel like this question is dying as I'm asking it.
No. I genuinely didn't know like Super Mario RPG. I thought we had that. That's crazy.
You guys missed out on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wonder, what was that like? You know, as a kid, hearing about all these games coming to America and Japan, because we also missed out on a lot of stuff too. But
the difference is that like the only outlets we had in the UK, like I'm not sure how much like you would know about this. A little bit. Okay, so Nintendo were a rarity in the UK.
Oh no.
Yeah, they were.
You guys were all on PCs during the 80s.
Yeah, exactly. So the UK was very into Spectrum, Commodore, all that kind of stuff. Really old school PC stuff, and. Yeah, Nintendo was a rarity mostly because of the price. It was a premium.
Oh my god.
So Sega were the dominating force in the UK. It was Sega Mega Drive, Genesis, same thing. So that was what was big. And then Sega were like, okay, we can capitalize on this with the Saturn. And then Sony comes up, the $199, and then that's it. Pretty much. Yeah, and then the whole thing ended, and then it became PlayStation instead of Sega. So, yeah. Oh, it was $299. Oh, sorry, my mistake. But Yeah, so that was basically this is the only outlet we really had were magazines, really, and at that
like
point,
Edge and like I can't remember the others.
Yeah, but like there was nothing on. I don't like there were no like Nintendo VHS tapes because I know you guys had them, like with Nintendo Power and stuff. You had all that stuff. We had barely a culture at all. We had magazines, and because they were UK magazines, we only saw the games that were coming out. I had no idea there were things that didn't exist in other countries. I was completely unaware. Like, I didn't know Mario RPG was not a thing. I had no idea until you just told me.
Yeah, it's not fair, is it?
It's kind of weird. And we didn't get Wild Thornberries on PS1. I mean, what the fuck? Do you know another one?
In this world.
Do you know another one? Arthur Ready to Race.
Really?
We didn't get it.
My God.
Arthur was on TV in the UK. I don't get it.
You poor bastard. I'm
know.
so sorry.
I know.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We didn't get Gyakuten Kenji 2.
No, and you didn't get Cheesy.
Oh,
Vib Ribbon. We got Vib Ribbon, you didn't.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad about that.
Yeah, there you go.
And before I go,
yeah, sure.
What was your first gaming experience? Just quick.
Crash 3.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't play on the Specky or anything? Just
no, I'm a '94 baby, so yeah.
That's fair. All right, well, thank you, Caddy.
Thank you so much for coming.
You also got Terranigma.
Yeah, that's true. You got Terranigma. You didn't need Mario RPG.
Oh yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Hi, my name is Devin, basically Kevin for hipsters. So my question to you is, content creation has a lot of steps and processes to it, and a lot of stuff does get cut, unfortunately, when you're like running for time. What are some sketches or ideas that you've had for a video that you've had to cut that you still really, really loved and wish you could have put into the video?
Okay, I haven't got, because whenever that happens, it's just a cut that I make and I forget about it. Like I don't tend to remember that stuff. But I'll just give you a quick little story. The first ever appearance of Baddie, my evil twin brother, that's just me with my head upside down. The first appearance of him was actually supposed to be for a completely dedicated, sponsored Hearthstone video. And that the entire first appearance of Baddie was a sketch that I was using in that video. And then I was about to go live with that video, and then the Hong Kong police brutality thing happened with Blizzard. So I canned the video, and I was like, and I was like, I can't go live with this, guys. You fucked up. I can't do this. I cannot do this. So luckily I got a cancellation fee because I spent a lot of time working on that video. But like that all went down, and then I was like, well, now I've got a load of unused material, so I just refilmed it for that video. So that's just one example of
Perfect. Before I go, I just want to take a quick moment to say I've been watching your stuff since about 2013. Love your content. Funny enough, I actually found you from a digital gaming video.
Yeah.
And then went from there, and then Dalmatians 3 happened, and then it all...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, thank you so much, thank you.
Your content means a lot, and I'm glad that you're still making it.
Well, thank you. I'm glad too, trust me. Thank you.
Can I get a photo?
Yeah? What, just of me?
Yeah. Got 2 questions.
Yeah, sure.
One, you were asked the worst game. I'm not asking for best or weirdest. I'm just asking, what's the game that makes you go, why does this exist?
Why does it exist?
The most?
Most of Phoenix games, to be honest. I don't get it. I don't get why they're on PlayStation discs. I don't get it. Yeah.
Second, it's the only PS1 game I've gotten at the expo.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of a game called The Unholy War?
Underrated gem.
Yes.
Yeah. Underrated gem. Yeah. That's the one with the 3D monsters fighting each other on the big cube.
I
right?
believe so.
Yeah. It's an underrated gem. Yeah. No one ever talks about it. It's really fun.
I never really heard of it before. Glad I picked the good one.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nervous.
Same here.
Okay, so first of all, is it okay if I film this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Lots of people don't. It means a lot. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. Anybody can film. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So first of all, I probably haven't been watching your stuff as long as most of these other lads in here.
Mm-hmm.
I've probably been watching since like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But it always puts a smile on my face whenever I see your video popped up.
Thank you.
Recommended.
Thank you so much.
And then I just see you in a Jesus outfit.
That's how it is, yeah.
Yeah. So, my first question is, are you planning to do a Ratchet and Clank series or a video?
I was back in the days of before you started watching 2019, years before I did a retrospective series, and it was a plan to do Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3. Nowadays I'm more I don't know. With something like Castlevania, that's more likely because that's more there's more I can say about it. But with Ratchet and Clank, it's I like Ratchet and Clank, doesn't really go much further than that. So yeah, great games, but I wouldn't have much to say. So I couldn't make anything funny out of it because the games are supposed to be funny, so they do all the work for you in that sense. So yeah.
Well, I have a line that perfectly sums it up. Local furry commits genocide.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But there you go. I can't compete. Exactly.
So, and then my second question is, are you planning to do a rhythm games video, like a musical world of rhythm games?
That's not a bad idea. I hadn't thought about that, but I did Guitar Freaks and stuff. Yeah, Guitar Hero, and yeah, that's a good idea. Not bad. Only problem with that, I would say, is copyright. Yeah. That's the only problem. That's probably why I haven't thought about it. But yeah, I think that's a good idea though. I would like to. Yeah.
And if you do end up doing a rhythm games video, I have a couple recommendations.
Yeah.
First of all is Frequency for the PlayStation 2. It's in my opinion, it's very underrated.
Okay.
It's actually Harmonix's first game.
Oh wow, so before Guitar Hero and all that stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Frequency is actually what started Guitar Hero.
Oh nice, cool.
Yeah. And then the second is Amplitude for the PS2. It's basically the same thing, except it's like the sequel.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I highly recommend both of them. They're two of my favorite games.
Great, cool. I will do.
Alright, and also the Amplitude has a PS4 remake that came out in 2016.
Okay.
In my opinion, that's probably the best one, but
yeah,
I'm not here to judge.
Alright, cool, nice, thank you. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. Hey there.
Hey, how's it going?
I have 3 questions.
Okay, cool. I will ask just to make a bit cool. We've got 12 minutes on the clock. Yeah,
fine.
so yeah.
I'll be quick.
Okay.
Alright, first one's gonna be the longest. Thinking of here, Portland, Oregon, being from the UK, would you say that the weather is fine enough that if you were to somehow be staying here for an extended period of time, you wouldn't be folding over and having a schmizzle on the ground because of
what, because it's too hot, or what do you mean?
I mean, today is kind of the opposite of, I think, what we would normally expect.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it was, when we left the UK, it was 40 degrees. It's winter in the UK right now, so I don't, it's like I've gone back in time. I love summer weather, so it doesn't bother me, but we've gone back in time, so it's very unusual, but it's nice. I like it a lot, yeah.
Yeah, second question, does gaming in the Clinton years still haunt you in your dreams?
They did.
Billy Big Boy Clinton still sneaking around with that
it's a running gag around our house to just go we just do that at random, and then we remember the song, and then we remember the show, and then we're like that. It's it's our version of the game. It's our version of that. Yeah.
All right, third question. Does your repeated use of jokes pertaining to killing your family members still kind of make you the tiniest bit guilty?
No. Not at all. In fact, I've tipped the balance a little bit, because Keras will tell you, every time there's a chance for them to throw something at me, then they jump at the chance, right? They're fighting with each other, who wants to throw something at Caddy? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, but the eldest one, Chloe, our eldest, she's actually the one that's the worst at throwing stuff because she doesn't want to hurt me, but the other two just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, familial violence is always the best.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Number one, I'm probably the youngest guy here.
Probably. I don't think I've seen anyone younger than you.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you possibly do a Nickelodeon video about Nickelodeon games?
Yeah, I've been asked that before, and the answer is yes. I just don't know when. I would love to. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what it is.
Okay, cool. Oh, thanks for asking.
Hey.
Hi. How's it going?
First off, I want to thank you for being here both on Saturday and Sunday, because I had to work yesterday and it would have sucked.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, I made sure. Yeah, because I always forget that everyone can only come on one day sometimes, so I made sure I did 2 this time. Yeah.
It would have sucked if I couldn't see you in person the first time.
Ah.
But I'll try to keep this quick so other people can ask their
questions
as well. Did you ever feel like when you're starting out making videos, was there a time when you felt like an undiscovered underdog? And do you miss that period? If
I felt like an underdog.
Yeah, if you felt like undiscovered, like back when you were making.
I mean,
really
I
early
was a
videos.
lot younger. I was 17 when I started making videos. So like, I guess that will come naturally because you're so young and you feel like I'm doing this the same way that everyone else is. Why is no one watching? You know, then you grow up and then you realize that's a stupid way to think. But like when you start off, you definitely feel like that. But no, I don't think I ever felt like that. It was more just a case of like, why is this not working? You know, like just frustration, and then you've got to let it do its thing. Yeah.
Yeah. One last thing, if you could do me a favor, could you ask the crowd if anyone brought their copy of Splatoon 3?
Did anyone bring their copy of Splatoon 3?
Because I want to play it with people.
Oh.
Someone has to have brought it.
I thought you were baiting me for a second. I have to play it carefully. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
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 I have a copy, but it's in the car.
Oh, close.
All right, whatever. But yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming, dude. Thank you. Hey.
Hi, Caddy. My name's Indica.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. First off, thank you. I'm actually a pretty new fan.
Thank you. I'd rather that. I'd rather that.
First video I saw you was you dressed as Jesus, so that was.
That is a way to introduce me. Yeah.
Perfect introduction, in my opinion. But love your videos. I do them all the time in the background.
Thank you.
My personal question, from one PlayStation collector to another.
Yeah.
What's your most hated game in your collection?
My most hated game in my collection of PS1.
Yep.
Most possibly cheesy. It's awful. It's like the fact that you guys didn't get it as well. So it's like exclusive pain. Like only we as a nation felt that, and you guys didn't, and that makes me feel bitter.
Like you put on, you just
Yeah,
kill yourself.
and if you that's the thing, and because there's so little PAL games that didn't come out in the US. If you were collecting and getting other regions, you'd have thin, cheesy, massive, thick, thin, bib ribbon, massive, thick, thin, and that's it. There's not many PAL games that you guys didn't get, so it's only a couple, and it's just amazing that one of them was cheesy. It's incredible. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you. Hey, dude.
Caddy, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Oh, good to see you too. It's wonderful meeting you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. It was good fun, yeah.
First of all, I wanted to say just how you just recently said how watching the people that you grew up with, like with AVGN and whatnot, that they were hugely inspirational to you, and that's why you're here today. I wanted to say to you, first of all, thank you, wonderful to meet you. And really it's because of people like you, because I've been watching your channel for a long time too.
Thank you.
You're a big reason why I'm here.
Well, thank
so
you
I just
so
want
much.
to say thank you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you. So my question is, like the PS1 is to you like the Sega Genesis Mega Drive is to me. Right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's one thing that we really share in common is we both love like mascot platformer styles, Cash Banuka, Klonoa, like all that good stuff. What would you say is one mascot platformer game or series really that you love that you feel nobody talks about and people need to play?
PlayStation?
Really on anything. Really on anything.
I mean, I will bat. I know it's not a character, but I will bat to defend Bug's Life on PS1. Ooh. People hate that game, and I don't understand it. It's so much fun. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand.
Yeah.
I know that's not a mascot but it is a platforming game. So it's like, and it's it's a collectathon and everything. So it is a platforming. So yeah, but that is one I will bat till I die. Yeah, I'll bat for till I die. I love that game. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
No worries. I'll see you around. Hey, dude. You are dressed as Karis' worst nightmare.
Yes, I am indeed Happy Rappy.
You are, yeah.
But yes, I've been watching you since the Peppa Pig video you did, the first one.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, I really enjoyed your content throughout the years. I mean, just the fact you're one of the few YouTubers that can make sponsorships enjoyable.
Thank you. Means a lot.
I really like that. But just a couple of questions here.
Yeah.
So number one is, so like looking back on your older catalog of videos, it's like you have applied the old label to them. Now it makes sense because like in context, yeah, you've changed your format since then. But I mean, I don't know. I've always felt like maybe new fans might they see that and they'll be like, I should just go watch the new stuff instead.
That's entirely the idea. That's entirely the idea. And I know people enjoy the old stuff, I get it, but to me, it's something I don't want to associate with anymore, but I don't want to get rid of them. And this isn't a slight on anybody in the audience here, but I have to treat some parts of YouTube like the lowest common denominator morons are watching, and these are the people that will watch my Rascal Racers video and not look at the upload date, and they're like, this guy sucks. Because he uploaded this last week, it's terrible. Yes, it's a terrible video. I didn't upload it last week, I uploaded it 10 years ago. But I can't give people the benefit of the doubt, so if I put old in the title, there's no mistaking it, you know? So the video's still there, people can still enjoy it, and I want to make people know that if they do discover me, it's like, hey, this is the old stuff, this is not who I am, this is not what I do anymore. So it's just letting people know immediately what to gravitate towards. So yeah, that's entirely the idea, yeah.
Okay. And then also, there was someone brought up like the whole rhythm game video idea. I was going to mention how in your, or like since we're in the Parappa outfit, in one of your Parappa videos, you mentioned you were going to get to Jammer Lammy, but you never did, like when you were still doing that format.
Yes,
so
yeah.
Maybe you might hopefully get to that.
Yeah, that's the thing, because like with my new video format, I tend to give really quick, like, oh, I did talk about this a long time ago, and then I give a couple of jokes. I did talk about this a long time ago, a couple of quick jokes, and I think I'll do that in a Rhythm Games video, like, I talked about Parappa the Rapper ages ago. And this is how I feel. I talked about Vim Ribbon ages ago. This is how I... And then it will go into, I never talked about Jammer Lammy, so now let's talk about it. So yeah, I would do that in a Rhythm Games video, absolutely, yeah.
All right, and then the last one was, have you still tried, like at all, searching for the Cash Bandicoot machine?
It's so... Okay, so here's the funny thing about that. Oh God, I haven't got much time. The funny thing about that is that the machine itself, you can buy it online for about £350, which is like $400. It's actually pretty cheap. The problem is that A, it's not funny that I didn't drive all the way to a pub to find it and it wasn't there. That joke just doesn't work then if I just buy it. But also, if I bought that, what the hell am I going to do with it? It's waste, and I'm going to have to carry it around, and it's like, I can't spend that much money on something that massive and just not have anything to do with it. So it's actually not too difficult to find, but I'm not dipping, yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. This is my first convention, so...
How are you liking it?
It's great.
Yeah, I know. There's a nice buzz to it, yeah.
Yeah, but I was wondering, when you were getting all of the platinum relics and all of the Crash games, which level was just the worst? Not
I was asked this yesterday. Oh, like what? Not like least
just the
fun.
most
Unenjoyable. Oh my God, unenjoyable. See, like, because people would say, oh, Cortex Castle in Crash 4, yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. Like, it's just difficult. It's not annoying, but there are some levels where it's like, it's just miserable. Do you know what? This is gonna be weird. The first level of Entranced on Game Boy Advance. It's a 20-second platinum relic, but getting it is so hard. It's like you have to be pixel perfect, and you will be replaying it 20-odd times, and it's a very boring, very easy level, but getting that platinum is miserable, and that's not fun. So yeah, a bit of an uncommon one, but yeah, that's what I'd say.
Also, can I take a picture?
Yeah, absolutely. Just of me standing here.
I mean, whatever.
Because if you want to, I was going to say, if people want to do selfies and stuff, there will be a signing after this. So if you want to take a picture of me sitting here, I can do that. But yeah, if you want a selfie, we'll be doing a signing right after the panel.
I'll do both.
Okay, we can do both, yeah. Awesome, thank you. How's it going?
It's going all right. I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite game series of all time other than Cash Bandicoot?
Favorite game series of all time? Oh my God. Help me. Breakout. That's yours, I think. Oh, favorite series, dang. Oh my God. There's so many. I mean, do you count From Software as a series? I mean, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, I mean, do you count that? I don't know. Oh, there's so many. Sly Cooper. There's way too many. There's way too many. I'm just trying to think of PS1 as well. Spyro, obviously. Yeah, there's lots. Yeah, nearly. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Yeah, I could. Annoyingly, we've got 6 seconds. If I had more time to think, I'd be able to tell you. But yeah.
Okay.
No worries. Okay, so that is now on 0. I'm so sorry for everyone in the queue. If you want to ask me something, there is a signing 15 minutes after this panel ends, just in the opposite room. So feel free to come down and ask me anything there. There'll be way more time. So I'm so sorry about everyone in the queue. But yeah, if you come to the signing, I'll be able to talk to you. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Thank you.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and to the right are the playlist of the Portland Retro 2022 and some other interesting videos. Thank you.